everyone, you with Amira Celon, and this is your Turkish coffee cup reading for August 2016. Just a couple of wee announcements. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing and sharing my videos and putting your wonderful comments here below, and I'm very happy to reply to your comments. The best way to book a personal session with me is through my website www.amiracelon.com. All the links are here that you need below in the show more section to connect with me. And the best type of reading, or the quickest type of reading to get with me, is a question reading if you've got a burning question, which is $49, and you'll get a recording that is up to approximately 15 minutes of detailed information, names, places, people, themes, etc., to your detailed question, or a 30-minute recorded question as well if you'd like more than one question that you'd like to go in depth into. The more details you put into your question for me, the more details you'll get back from me and the more information. So just to give you an overview, you're most welcome to go ahead and do that. And please connect with me on my Facebook page for my giveaways, which are my Oracle cards, Amira's Love Oracle cards, and check out my readings with my Oracle cards. And if you have any suggestions, I might be doing some more different types of videos with the cards coming up soon. I'm just feeling out and seeing which types of videos I'd like to do other than my monthly videos for each astrological star sign. So thank you for listening, and I'm sorry it was a little bit of a long-winded intro. I'd like to get on with the reading for your coffee cup for this month of August. Sometimes in the coffee cup we do have the a couple of world predictions that do pop up, so just bear with that, and you don't have to take that literally on board. It's not necessarily about you, it can be a world prediction, but this is a general reading for everybody, done with the intention of meaning something to everybody watching this video. That's my intention when I do the cup. I'd like to start off with the saucer. You can see pictures here of the saucer and the cup from different angles. And the saucer, there's not really a lot in the saucer. There's a lot of lattice work, or there's a lot of lace. So it's fairly much, I feel, going to be a fairly busy month. There's also a couple of love hearts overlapping here in the saucer. And the saucer can often be where we come from, or where the home heart is, or where our base situation is. So there's two overlapping love hearts, and I feel like it's going to be an overview for the month of August. I feel it's going to be a love-centered month, which is fantastic. There's also a raised tiny little type of round circle, and that can often be an egg, a birth, a conception of a child, the birth of a new idea, the birth of something new, a project. But if anyone out there is listening to the video and trying to get pregnant, this is probably a possibility that it could very well happen in the month of August. And we've got the beautiful little love hearts down the bottom there, overlapping. One of them's white and one of them's dark. So it's kind of like two chocolate hearts almost. It looks very, very nice. And I do feel that that is very much a trend for this month. So it's sort of like a love wins all type of month. And also being in the sun sign of Leo, that is very much a love-focused month too, with the Leo sun. And the sun loves being in Leo. So that's really shining a lot of beautiful love energy into our lives for August. So if there is a relationship you're looking at or focusing on, I would say that it's smooth sailing for most of this month if you are in a stable relationship, or have already started a relationship. Now, looking at the cup, because that's the saucer, so the cup is sort of more predictive moving forward. Now, the actual cup, I'm going to start on one side where it looks to me like there's a small kangaroo at the very top with the ears poking out, and that really jumped out at me, that kangaroo. There could be something significant happening with Australia. There could be something hopping or moving forward, because the kangaroo does move forward, it doesn't go backwards. It's not able to move backwards. So with the kangaroo hopping and moving forward, I do feel something is going to take off this month for most of you, or some of you. There's something moving forward, taking off, and it is going in a forward direction here in the cup as well. So that's fantastic. Underneath the kangaroo, kind of way down at the bottom, there's a Taurus bull head here. There's the head of the horn, so it could signify somebody with a strong element of Taurus in their chart. It could be a Taurus Sun, Taurus rising, or Taurus moon sign, but it could be something moving forward with this Taurus person in your life if you are not the Taurus yourself, or it could be also with another Taurus. I'm also picking up Spain around it, so it could be also something to do with running with the bulls, something with a Spanish energy attached to it as well. Looking down at the very bottom of the cup, I've actually let the cup dry a little bit before reading it, and I'm seeing there's an earthquake situation here at the very bottom of the cup. The earthquake, I'm not sure where it is. I picked up 2 countries here, or 2 locations here. One was Sumatra, Indonesia, and sometimes with Indonesia, the earthquakes happen underneath the sea, causing, I don't want to say the word tsunami, but there have been tsunamis in Indonesia in the past. But earthquakes under the sea, there can also be volcanoes, I think, in some of these places. But I'm seeing it more like a possible earthquake here. There was also further around the cup a sea lion, and the sea lion reminds me of South California or Southern California. So it could be just a tremor. It might not be anything major. I don't want to get anyone worried. These things we really have no control over. Nature is nature, and if an earthquake is about to happen or is going to happen, it will happen. So there is a little bit of an earthquake energy there underneath it, on the base of the cup here. So I did pick up something in Sumatra, Indonesia, because there's 2 monkeys hanging from the tree. So 2 monkeys hanging from the tree. It could be somebody around you also that is sort of playing monkey games with you, that is being devilish or cheeky or unpredictable. So there could be a couple of characters in your life who are playing monkey games with you. I do feel there's 1 monkey hanging from the tree, and there's sort of 1 monkey walking on a branch or with its kind of tail up or doing something. I don't even know if monkeys have tails. I don't think they do. Some of them do. But it looks like it has sort of almost like a tail. So it's moving, it's kind of playing. I feel it's playing. And underneath that, so the symbol of monkeys is somebody also born under the year of the monkey. So that's 2 monkeys here. So I feel it's a friendship thing, and it's more like a fun sort of playing shenanigans up to fun times ahead. So that's interesting. I feel like there's something fun happening this month. Could be also a celebration, could be a little trip you might be taking as well, going on a little adventure, because the monkeys like to get up to adventures. Underneath that, I have a woman sort of like yelling or calling somebody. So it feels to me like it's a mother energy or an older energy, a grandmother or mother or an aunt, and she's calling somebody. It's almost like it's a feminine energy, it's a mother energy, it's like an old energy, an older person energy trying to call you and get your attention. So maybe you need to connect more with your mother or mother people in your life this month, whether it's a mother figure. It might not be your actual birth mother, but it could be somebody else. But there's somebody calling out, and she looks like she's calling out for help, or she's calling you for some reason. She's calling out to try to get some sort of attention. And above her, there's a snake coming down, and it's coming down into the cup. So it's like the snake is sort of penetrating your life in one way, and it's half of the snake is dark and half of the snake is white, and it does have an eye on it. So I do feel there's an eye protection here. I feel like there's also some sort of mystical energy here with the snake, and it could be almost like a kundalini rising, a kundalini energy of the snake rising. So it's like the snake has to come down before it starts to go up again. And this woman energy who's yelling, I feel like she's also almost like a sage or a witch or a wise woman. So there could be some sort of kundalini, magical, mystical, and also a little bit intense plutonic energy here around you or in your life, or it could be inside of you, that is awakening some sort of kundalini energy. You could be having vivid dreams or flashbacks or some sort of past life recall here as well about something major happening. It feels like there's going to be some major events in August. That's what I feel. Then we've got a figure moving forward. So it seems to be that whatever happens here, you're going to be safe and be able to move forward and on your way, okay? So it's saying that you're moving forward on your way and you're taking some sort of action. So it's definitely saying that whatever happens with this situation, even world situation, that you're able to move forward. And it's like you're going about your day-to-day business and things are okay and normal. And you've got like a little handbag and you're carrying like a little purse or a handbag over your shoulder. And it almost looks like a briefcase or a little carry bag. Could be a carry-on if you are traveling somewhere, or a briefcase if you're going to some sort of work. So I feel like for some of you, it's going to be that you're going to move into a new work opportunity or job will be starting, and that job is going to take you in a bubble. So it's going to take up, I think, some of your energy and time when you're focusing on this new position or new job. Okay, so after that, I'm seeing some sort of like ancient type of symbols here, like dinosaurs. And then above the dinosaurs at the bottom, or dinosaur type of animals, you have a phallic symbol. And that to me means that there could be some sort of person that's been in your life in the past. It could have been a sexual relationship only, some sort of strong love connection, a sexual related connection. It could have been an ex-love, an ex-lover. And the dinosaurs are really about going back in time. So I feel that this person, this dinosaur, is coming back into your life. So if you are wanting a past love to come back, I feel like he's going to resurface into your life if you are a female or even a male same-sex relationship. So there is somebody coming back, and they're coming back very strong. And it is somebody coming back from your past. It's definitely showing past energy here and old energy in the situation that you've had a lot of history together. You've had past lives together. You've had history together. You've had a very strong connection together. However you would like to take that. But I do feel that you have somebody from your past coming back in. It's up to you to decide what you want to do with that person, because you may or may not want that person to come back right now. You may have moved on, you may be with somebody else, but I do feel that that person may try to come back with you this month. Okay, so just be aware of that and be maybe semi-prepared with how you're going to take that news or that energy of that person coming back into your life. I do feel they have more to offer you this time than they did before, and that's unusual because sometimes people come back and they just repeat the same old pattern. But I do feel the person coming back will have more to offer you this time than they did before, or they might be more ready for something more to the level of what you want and where you're at. If you're already married and in a relationship, it could be just someone from the past, old energy coming back in. It could be somebody that you had a crush on, or somebody that you had a romance with even before you were married. So they might even try to come back and have some sort of an affair with you. So for some of you, if you are married, that might relate to you. Okay, so just be aware of that energy. It's like unfinished business is what I'd like to say with that energy. And the still waters run deep is a message I'm getting with that energy as well. So if you haven't heard from that person for a long time, I do feel they have been thinking about you a lot. And I'm not a big advocate of going backwards. I always feel that, you know, with all the case studies I've done with relationships and love matches and things like that, that we should always move forward. But for some reason, this person has something to offer you. So still waters run deep on that one. There's something under the water, under the surface, that you may need to tap into to complete a journey and a cycle with this person. So I feel it's good though. I don't feel it's anything you can't handle, and I don't feel it's bad either. Okay, so moving forward, I'm seeing a little face of a puppy dog, a pet puppy dog. He looks really, really cute. He looks really tiny, like a really tiny newborn actually, but he's connected to the body of a baby or a child or a person. So it kind of looks like a little bit of a cartoon character figure almost. So that's something interesting. So I do feel that normally with a puppy or a face of a baby pet is normally the start of something new, the birth of a new relationship, the birth of a new project, the birth of something new, and that was similar to what we had in the saucer as well. So that can be a new puppy, new pet, new project. But I feel like it's fun, and I feel like it's 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 interesting for you. It's going to be fun and interesting. There's something unusual about it though. There's an unusual element to it that will be what would I like to say from the spirits? Let's get a message on this a little bit clearer. I'm just picking up divine energy. So whatever it is, it's divine energy here with this person, with this puppy, with this little thing that's coming into your life. Or it could be somebody who has a puppy face. You know how some people have a little have a puppy face, and they're actually have a grown-up body, but they've got a puppy face. Okay, so a puppy dog face. So it could be somebody who looks like a puppy dog on their face. Then we have two figures coming together, whether they're both male or male or two female, but it looks to me more like female and male. Could be also two males, but I've got an initial M they're creating here. And one of them has a little tail that looks like a Scorpio tail. So I'd like to put that out there for some of you. You're going to relate to maybe a Scorpio tail and the initial M, first or second name. Can also be a marriage too with an M for marriage, that comes to mind. So there could be a marriage proposal here because it's a coming together and it's looking very, very much sort of like it's planned, and its divine energy is around it and underneath it and above it as well. Okay, so moving forward here, what else do we have in this cup? So I've got the seal coming up here, the sea lion or the seal. So that always reminds me of South California, especially Orange County. Southern California, Orange County. So let me see if there's anything else around that. And it looks like this seal is sitting on the rock. So it's sort of like looking for something. It's looking for fish. It's looking for something to acquire. So you might be looking at purchasing a new car, purchasing a new house. You might be looking further afield. You might even be looking at moving soon. And I feel like the move is more likely to be in September. But in August might be the time that I'm picking up through this seal that you might be looking at moving. So you might be just keeping an eye out for new places, even location, homes, apartments, condos, etc. to move into. So I do feel that you're going to be making a move. There's move and action coming up here, movement. Let's see if there's anything else in this cup. There's a little duck here. So ducks are usually good news. So the news of something quite prosperous coming in. Ducks are kind of usually bringers of good news, and they're often also looking for their mate. So if you are single and looking for a relationship, it's like this person is also looking for you. So what you're looking for is also looking for you. So they're on the lookout, okay, and they're moving forward. And I feel like if you haven't met them already, then they're not too far away. I feel like they're close. Anything else here in this cup just to finish off with? I still feel something's going to happen in Europe, and I feel still something's going to happen in Italy, and I still pick up Rome, and I'm still picking up Paris. So I don't know if there's going to be more attempts happening or more attacks happening, but there seems to be three things here, a triple energy. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So there could be another triple thing going on, similar to what happened in Turkey and Istanbul, but there is a triple thing here. Or there could be actually something else happening in Turkey, in a different part of Turkey, more in the southern part. Cappadocia comes to mind because of the formations here I'm seeing with these three kind of pillars, which looks to me like Cappadocia in Turkey. But I always, just recently and moving forward, I do feel like something significant is going to happen in Italy and also again in France. There's a mountain theme here too. So something significant is going to happen around a mountain. And I know Paris and Rome don't have mountains, but there's a mount coming up here. So it could be the name of something, Mount something. But there is a significant thing happening around a mountain. And I'm being drawn to Nepal, actually. So I'm thinking maybe the Dalai Lama, or he might be announcing something or having a meeting with maybe the Pope or something like that. But there could be something significant happening with the Dalai Lama, because I'm picking up the northern part of India and Nepal. And I do believe they did have an earthquake there too before. I don't watch the news, so it's kind of like I just get snippets of information through people, because I find the news influences too much energy in people. It's just so negative a lot of the time. So there's temples here. I'm seeing 3 temples. So I feel it's something interesting is going to happen in a place that has temples. And I feel it's somewhere in the Orient or in Nepal near the mountains. So I'm not sure exactly where it is, that one. That's interesting. But other than that, for most people on a mundane level, I feel that it's going to be quite an interesting month, a month filled with new beginnings, love interests, and also some divine energy coming in to assist us in our path moving forward. So I hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. And until my next video comes up, I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.